Hey everybody, today we're going to talk about one of the most important parts of the Agile process, the stand-up meeting. Everybody knows how well it works for teams that are all in one place, but you can really make it work well for a distributed team, and that's what we're going to talk about after the break. Okay, let's start by defining stand-up meeting. What is stand-up meeting? We'll go to Wikipedia, as usual, where they say a stand-up meeting is a meeting with attendees typically standing. The discomfort of standing for long periods helps to keep the meetings short. That's not a bad start. Let's drill down into it a little more and talk about what a stand-up meeting means in an Agile context. The real goal of the stand-up meeting is for each developer to say three things. What did I do yesterday? What am I doing today? And what, if any, obstacles are impeding my progress? That's it. Anything else that comes up should be discussed in another meeting, unless it can be discussed very, very quickly. If someone says, oh, I've got this obstacle, and another person says, oh, I can tell you exactly how to fix that right away, then that could be okay. But no big tangents. If there needs to be a big whiteboard session, do it in another meeting. So this works great, but how do we make it work with an offshore team? You can make it work. The secret is to not try to have one big stand-up. Clients tell me all the time, I want to have one stand-up meeting for everybody every morning, and I tell them, don't do it. Have one stand-up meeting for your offshore team and another for your domestic team. This works much better. And if you think about it, getting the whole team together is cumbersome. It's the morning for one part and night for other part usually. And you can't stand up when you're doing a Skype chat. And it's awkward. You can't hear very well. It's not like standing up in the hallway at all. But if you have one person be the scrum master, let's say for the offshore team, and that person is also responsible for being the liaison to the domestic team, it works pretty well. The offshore team has their meeting. The Scrum Master takes any notes that are required. He shoots an email to the Scrum Master on the domestic side, who does the same thing, and they go back and forth that way. This way, the most important information is always covered in the stand-up meetings, and you always hear what came up in the other meeting. You know what everybody did, what they're doing that day, and if any obstacles came up. And that's it. Keep it fast and furious. One problem with this is that you lose that face time. And face time is awesome in every project. So don't forget that if you're using this technique, you still want to schedule maybe weekly meetings, just so everybody can see each other and remember that they're on the same team. But remember that that is not a stand-up meeting. That's sort of just a FaceTime meeting. So once a week, get everybody on one side behind one camera, and everybody on the offshore side, say, behind another camera, so there's not a million little windows, and have everybody say hello, talk about what's going on, encourage some chatter. You can crack jokes, you can fool around. That's kind of the point of this, is for people just to say hello. There should be no pressure for anyone to really say anything groundbreaking. Just keep it light-hearted. So bottom line, it can absolutely be done. Just make sure that each team has their own stand-up, and don't forget your whole team meetings to get that face time. Keep the liaisons going, and it's going to work well for you, even with a distributed team with more than 2 or even 3 teams. So it can be done. Good luck, and we'll see you back here next time.